An associate of Zelensky's told police that Hugo had once bragged about abducting a woman fitting Cindy's description from a state college area. He claimed they had kept her alive for days before killing her. The details were sickening, and while there was no physical evidence tying Zelensky to Cindy, the story matched her disappearance in chilling ways. In the interrogation room, years later, Zelensky leans back in his chair, smiling faintly at the investigators across from him. His wrists rattle the chain around his waist. One detective lays a photo of Cindy on the table between them. Zelensky glances down, then looks away. "She was pretty," he mutters. The room falls silent. Outside, the late afternoon light slants through narrow blinds, striping the wall with gold. The detective leans forward and asks the question that's hung over this case for nearly 2 decades. "Hugo, what did you do with her?" Zelensky doesn't answer. Instead, he smiles again. "You're going to have to do better than that." And in that moment, it's clear. Whatever the truth is, it's locked inside the mind of a man who enjoys the game. A man who knows the clock is ticking, but still believes he's in control. What happened to Cindy Song on that cold November morning? Did she step willingly into a stranger's car, or was she taken by force? Did she know her killer, or was she simply in the wrong place at the wrong time? The tip had come in like a cold wind in the dead of winter, sudden, biting, and impossible to ignore. It was late 2002, almost a year since Cindy Song vanished into the night after a Halloween party. The trail was colder than frostbite, the hope thinner than air, until a name surfaced. A name that would change everything. Hugo Zelensky. To most people in Pennsylvania, the name meant nothing. But to those who lived in the dark corners of law enforcement files, it carried a chill. Zelensky wasn't just another troublemaker. He was the kind of man whose presence in an investigation meant you were about to unearth something rotten, something vile. The lead came from an unlikely source, a jailhouse informant. Paul Weekly, serving time for burglary, claimed Zelensky had confessed to abducting Cindy. Weekly's story was sickening. According to him, Zelensky and an accomplice lured Cindy into their car, thinking she was a sex worker. And when they realized she wasn't, they didn't let her go. But like all jailhouse tips, this one was tangled in the thick vines of doubt. Informants lied. They embellished. They traded truth for reduced sentences. Still, Weekly spoke with unsettling detail, describing Cindy's outfit from that night, even down to the bunny ears. Detectives didn't hesitate. They drove straight to Hugo Zelensky's property in Luzerne County, a sprawling home with a deceptively normal appearance, perched atop a hill.